The last time we were talking to y'all was around Inauguration Day. And a lot has happened since then. April, you want to tell us like just some of the stuff that's...
Yeah, a lot has happened. You don't want to say I told you so, right? But we certainly repeatedly
told you so.
Said that what is happening is indeed happening. And there's no joy in that, right? Because the reason why we fought so hard as an organization to avoid this moment, because we knew the pain that was going to result from what they're doing. And some would say, oh, it's just executive orders, it's just paper. But as we see with some of those executive orders, it's happening in real time. Last week, when they did one to freeze the payments, right, of certain grants, of certain services, we saw the outcry of people calling in, talking about they didn't get their veterans, right, benefits. Some Medicaid checks and disability checks were not sent. Because people don't really understand how, a lot of folks really don't understand how the federal system works. They've allowed for some people with some malicious intent to define the work of the federal government. So a lot of folks don't understand how much on day to day, right, this really happens.
And you used to work with the federal
I used to work for 8 years. I worked under both Obama and I worked under the first Trump administration.
You was the deep state.
I was the deep state.
Right.
And I worked in an agency that dealt with civil rights. So I know 100% what happens in these offices and how crucial and important they are. And I also knew, which is also a part of the I told you so, right, was that the reason why in Project 2025 they talked about removing federal employees was because the last time Trump was in office, the reason why he couldn't do most of this stuff was because of civil servants. The folks who work day in, day out, regardless of whatever administration, to keep the system running. They were sending out signals about what he was trying to do, and they used their knowledge, right, and that institutional whereabout to stop him and make him unsuccessful. So, when we were talking about last year, Project 2025, a repeat of Trump 2.0 and how hurtful it would be, we personally knew that it meant a removal of federal employees so that he could begin to do the things, not in the dark, but do them quickly and in the light.